Hello everybody and welcome back to the 109 Last Defense Academy. So right now we are on apparently the comedy route, and I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, I'm not quite enjoying this route. In fact, I wish it would go away. It's stupid. It's not funny. At least so far, it's not funny. And I just want to get to the meat of this story. And right now, this comedy route is just annoying. What happened last time? We picked sushi. Oh, it's more free time. Yay, free time. I'm so done with free time. I don't even know what I'm doing with free time. Anyways, I just started up the episode and I'm already gonna have to skip ahead because it's free time. All right, see you guys in a bit. Alright, so if I remember correctly, because it's been a little while, we picked sushi, and that is the choice we made. The time again, huh? It feels like the day just flew by. Maybe since we couldn't talk it. Oh, right. We lost our voices. Okay. It felt like time was literally silently passing me by. Anyway, there's nothing left for me to do today. I'll just get some sleep. I slowly crawled into bed and let myself drift off. Is it more free time or do we actually get story? Off to the cafeteria, even though I know I won't be able to talk to anyone. I actually forgot about it's been a while since I've been back here because for those of you who don't know, I voice act and I also am on stage performer. And I am currently in two shows, so my voice has needed much rest over the past week. And this visual novel, obviously, I have to talk. Oh, there you are, Samino. Did you get my message? Then as team leader of the Special Defense Unit, I need to And this too, it's not funny. I'm gonna need a rigid PCB, an aluminum sheet, and a vegetable resin. I'm busy getting it ready, so I can't help, but you should be able to get everything within 3 to 4 days. Hop to it, collect like your life depends on it. Like, look, there's a rule in comedy. If you've ever done improv, I've done improv. It's the rule of 3. You can only do something like 3 times, and then it's funny. If you do it more than that, it's not funny anymore. So this, like, ha ha ha, protagonists in video games like Link and whatever always have to do these fetch quests. It's not funny anymore. Now it's just gone past the point of it being funny and just being like, okay, haha, I get it. You're making fun of protagonists in quests in video games, haha. Not funny anymore. What a jerk. He just made his demands and left because he knows I can't talk back. I wanted to ask him if I was allowed to say no, but it was too late now. Well, you can just not do it. I'll see if anyone wants to go try and find some later. After eating breakfast in silence, I went back to my room. Alright, well, I'd better start collecting those materials right away. He told me he wanted to collect everything within 3 or 4 days. He must be making some kind of weapon to undermine the enemy's jamming capabilities. It was a rigid PCB, an aluminum sheet, and vegetable resin. I'm actually gonna skip these because they're very annoying. So we will be back afterwards. I feel like this route I'm just skipping a lot because it's like all free time. Ooh, guess what? Lucky for us, it let us just skip the exploration mission. Woohoo! Win! Back from exploring, I immediately lay in bed. But tomorrow's gonna be another free day, so Nice, I managed to get everything I was asked for today. That was surprisingly easy. But I'm wiped. I should get to sleep right away. I soon fell asleep. Oh, please don't make me go through 100 days of this comedy route. It's not funny. The only funny part is probably you, my wonderful audience, laughing at my irritation at this route. That's the only fun part. Morning again, guess I'll fuel up in the cafeteria. Everyone ate in silence. Not only can we not hear each other, but we can't use our sketchbooks while we're eating. Yeah, you can. You're using your mouth, not your hand. I mean, you can pause, but it felt uncomfortable. I wanted it to be over quickly. I finished an awkward breakfast and decided to go back to my room. Ugh, free time. Ugh. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's been like a few weeks since I've recorded this game because I am so tired of this route. I want to go back and go to the slasher route. That seemed like fun. But we'll get through it because I decided I'm going to do every single route in this game and I will suffer the consequences of it. Back in my room, I went straight to bed for yet another night. I'm done collecting the material, so I should be able to sleep easy tonight. I closed my eyes and surrendered my consciousness until I was asleep. It's gonna be like 2 more days of this free time nonsense. This route should be renamed the bunny complaining route. I'm so tired of free time. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna pause this and skip to like the next story bit, okay? See you guys in a bit. Alright, we are back to a story. I gave a hearty nod and handed over everything I'd collected yesterday. Oh, I knew you could do it. Now I can work on our countermeasure. This countermeasure must be some kind of weapon that can cut through the jamming interfering with our voices, right? I wanted to confirm this with him, but as I was writing in my sketchbook, I'm off to do the D part of R&D. Just hold out a little longer. Today scurried off. Ugh, this is so inconvenient. I hope this gets resolved sooner rather than later. Deciding to leave the rest in today's hands, I decided to go to sleep. I wonder what kind of bad end the comedy route's gonna have.
Sewing.
Guess I'll go to the cafeteria today. I shouldn't skip out on going too much. Huh? That was confusing. The moment I set foot in the cafeteria, Tsubasa came thundering over to me, sketchbook in hand. Do you know what Gaku is? Gaku? I shook my head to tell Tsubasa I hadn't seen her. Gaku's been holding on to the tools I lent her. Could you tell her I was looking for her if you see her? Tsubasa then left the cafeteria. It looked like she was going to look for Gaku. Right. You can't call out with our voices, so looking for someone isn't all that easy. Maybe I should look for her after breakfast too. I'll ask if anyone's seen her. Ask. After devouring a meal in the quiet of the cafeteria, I decided to get started right away. Huh? Gaku? I saw her going down the stairs on the 3rd floor. I don't know where she went after that. She's probably on the 1st or 2nd floor. Miss Tsukumo? Apologies, I have not seen her. And since I did not see her while I was cleaning the first floor this morning, I do not believe she is there. Gaku, sorry, I haven't seen her. You went out of your way to... Blah, blah, blah. Gaku. I passed her before I got here, but I'm not sure where she went after that. She wanted to see the situation outside, so perhaps she's in a room that has a window facing the outside. Alright, so she's probably on the second floor. Over here? Ding! There she is, Kako! She's looking out the window. What is she looking at? I knocked on the classroom door and Kako turned to look at me. Tsubasa's looking for you. What are you doing out here? Takumi, what do you think is going on with that? That? She was pointing at something outside. I peered out the window in the direction of Kako's finger. What are they doing? Are they doing SOS? There was a group of 4 people doing something strange. Takemaru and Ima were doing something like gymnastics. Nozomi was leaping up and down. Moko was posing or something. It looks like they're trying to tell us something. What do you think it is? Trying to tell us something? What could it possibly be? Are Takemaru and Ima trying to spell something? What even is that? Maybe Nozomi is supposed to be a circle? I feel like I understand that much. Moko, all I can see is how ripped she is. I guess this means... I guess I should just go ask them. I gave up on trying to figure it out by myself. Tsubasa's looking for you, so you should go see her. I'll tell you what this is about later. Alright. I parted ways with Kako and headed to the schoolyard. Is everyone becoming fish? The moment I arrived in the schoolyard, the 4 of them ran up to me. Thank goodness you came, Takumi. Did you get our message? Not at all. When I asked them what was going on, it turned out my guess that they were spelling something was right on the money. Apparently they were trying to spell... I was right. Spell out SOS. I still didn't get it. That was what Moko was supposed to be doing, looking like an S. More importantly... SOS. Did something happen? I hurriedly scribbled down my question and Moko immediately responded in hers. I think I saw an invader in the schoolyard. Why wouldn't you just come into the building? Convoluted way of saying SOS. What? An invader? I expressed my great shock with my face. They wanted to tell someone as soon as possible. We sent a signal to the Nozomi what happened to be looking outside. I had no idea what she was trying to say, so I just came out to the schoolyard. I thought we both tried to communicate to Takemaru and Ima when they saw us. But we had no fucking idea what they were trying to say, so we just went and asked. We came all the way down to the schoolyard. Then we got so worked up, we decided we had to join in and spread the word. We requested help from Kako because she was in the classroom. I was so sure if anyone would understand it would be Sister Dearest. The same thing that happened to me happened to everyone else. But that's not the issue here. So what happened with the invader? Moko moved her pen across the page with an embarrassed look on her face. I guess I saw things wrong. I checked and it was just some garbage. What the hell? Sorry for dragging you out here. It's fine, it can happen. The real problem was that we couldn't communicate with each other. That's why this wild goose chase happened. We really need Side to finish his countermeasure as soon as possible. After finding out all the commotion was for nothing, I dejectedly retreated to my room. Is Side still not done? When will this countermeasure of his be ready? Couldn't help dwelling on it. Ugh. More free time. Man, this is just cutting central. the end, I never heard anything from Siri. I sure hope it'll be done by tomorrow. Me too, buddy. I am tired of free time. Get me out of this hell route. Most interesting thing that happened today was a bunch of people spelling SOS for no reason at all. I'm going crazy. Oh, thank God. Although I'm just gonna skip this battle. I can't even handle it. This route is slowly driving me insane. Invaders, but we still haven't dealt with being able to hear each other. I guess war doesn't wait. But now I better hurry to the war room. You're all here. You're ready to go, right?
Acha.
No, right. None of you can speak, so I guess it's up to me to do the talking. I could see everyone drop their shoulders dejectedly. Then I can just cut right to the chase.
Bah.
You need to destroy and kill those invaders for the sake of humanity's future. That's all. Simple as best, am I right?
What?
And let's get right to it. Initiate defensive battle. I prefer me telling people to initiate defensive battle today. The only time you're leading us is in the stupid comedy route. And I'm done with this comedy that's not funny, it's just irritating. Maybe this route is supposed to make you really mad. Maybe it's supposed to just boil your blood and just like make you want to stop playing this game. Because that's what's making me want to do it. I just want to get through the first second route. Everyone seems to have something they wanted to say, but I couldn't tell what. Worrying about it will just make me lose focus. I need to ignore it and fight. Yes, please. Something similar to it? I assume if it's a new battle, we won't be able to skip it. And I'm assuming everything at this point is a battle we've already battled. Oh my God, I'm so amazing! I love when you skip a battle and you're like, you win! That's one thing that's a little strange to me. Is like I understand that they don't want to cut these scenes, right? But why does it like set the battle up? Everybody comes onto the battlefield and then it's like, and then after that it's like, do you want to skip? It's like, why doesn't it ask you? It's just a little nitpick, but I'm very irritated with this route right now, so I'm gonna nitpick everything I freaking want. But it's like, why don't they ask, like if they're asking if you want to skip the battle, why do they go through all the effort of having all the minions and come out? They should ask you first so that doesn't waste time doing that. I was trying to tell them that all that was left to do was finish it off, but of course no one could hear me. Enough already, time to end this. We are just boosting Takumi like crazy. He's gonna be boss level. He's gonna be off the charts crazy. Our battle behind us, we returned to the war room completely exhausted. Fighting without being able to hear each other was harder than we ever would imagine. I don't know, I thought it was pretty damn easy if I do say so myself. I do really appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Like, if we've already done a battle, it lets you skip it. I was really worried, especially when we went back to like the different paths. Like when we did the dead end route and we had a battle in that one and then we went back, I was like, oh no, are we gonna have to fight this again? No. That was amazing. Great work, everybody. You're all looking rather gaunt. Did you burn a lot of calories?
Oh.
Fighting might feel harder than usual since you can't hear each other to coordinate. I need to quickly put together this countermeasure so we can move past this. I'll get right to work then, everyone. Please lend me your support and... Actually, no, you should get some rest. I'll give you the details tomorrow. You are dismissed. Even Sade must have noticed we were tired. We all returned to our rooms. I must have been more exhausted than I thought because I fell asleep as soon as I flopped into the bed. That was a weird ding-dong.
Hi! 緊急臨時校内放送です。本日はみんなにプレゼントがあります。以上、臨時
Oh, sorry, I had a sneeze. This morning I woke to the sound of an emergency broadcast instead of the usual morning announcement. I rubbed my sleepy eyes and looked at the clock. It looked like I'd overslept just a little. Oh. It better be frickin' voices back. Actually, I don't care.
Yeah.
Okay, that's everyone. Without further ado, I wish to make an announcement about my solution for the communication woes plaguing you. Oh, finally! I leaned forward excitedly. I don't have anything to say. Why am I not surprised? I could practically hear everybody deflating. His towel says Irashi, by the way. I wonder if that means anything. Anyways. Well, the enemy's sonic attack was more powerful than I thought, so I gave up pretty quickly.
Oh.
You know, I would prefer to spend my time on something more meaningful rather than something difficult. This is just a little communication hiccup, nothing the special defense unit can't handle. I could tell from Takamaru's expression that he was asking for permission to start punching. Honestly, just go for it, man. Wow, hold on now. That's why I readied a present for you. A present? It took blood, sweat, and tears to make this, okay? But this felt like it was the best solution. Well, I've now created extra work for myself as I have to manage these going forward. But you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs, I guess. Okay, I can see someone tapping their foot impatiently, so get ready for the reveal. Ta-da! Sensing that Kurata was about to throttle him, Today finally pulled out his gift. Is that a smartphone?
Ma.
This is what we call a tablet. A cursed communications-based weapon that once destroyed familiar conversation. Come on, that's a biased way to put it. Although I guess it depends on the family. Ava handed out all the devious weapons to all of us. The tablet was set up for chatting and entering messages using handwritten input. It was a big step up from hauling pen and paper everywhere. To whoever wrote, why wouldn't you just give these out from the start? It's not that easy. Who are you trying to convince? I immediately sent my retort through my device, but Side just ignored it and continued on. This school isn't set up to get wireless signals, so I really had to agonize just how to set up basic sending and receiving. And I have to constantly monitor the network to keep it running. It would be a total disaster if the enemy managed to intercept it after all. But drastic times call for drastic measures. I figured I could run it in a week or so on a special trial basis. We can only use it for a week? Shortest lived app ever. No more complaints, thank you. It's not easy running a social media app.
Let's go!
Also you, don't you dare try to reverse engineer it or mod it. Anyway, you can do whatever you want with them for a week. I'm going back to work. Toodles! And with that, Side practically fled from the war room to avoid being heckled. Well, since we got them, let's use them. Yes! Thread explaining the legendary Moko Mojiro's Dark Sorceress story arc. 1 out of 564. Oh, so scary. So scary. I'm not even gonna read that. Okay, bye. Are you having fun, sister dearest? After that, we all had fun chatting together. Despite everything, everybody seemed to be obsessed with their gift. I went back to my room, still exhausted from yesterday's defensive battle. I decided to get some solid rest in my room for the rest of the day.
소인起床時間だよ。最終防衛学園59日目の朝になりました。今日も偉大な人類のため観覧深空なんのその。
I'm going to head to the cafeteria. I typed out my thoughts on my device even though it was unlikely anyone was looking. This device definitely isn't going to bring happiness to me. Absolutely not. What are we doing now? Are we going into the everybody only communicates via tablet and iPad and the iPad box. Good morning, Takumi. Oh. Morning. This device is pretty handy. Once you get used to it, you can type as fast as you talk. True. What happened to her old-fashioned way of talking? Does her personality change over text? This would be perfect if we could just read out whatever we typed. Don't you think, Holy Jumanji Sword? This doesn't feel right. Well, this stupid thing doesn't even have any games. What the fuck? I wish they put games on it. Games on it. This guy isn't even double checking what he's typing. Is anyone hungry? I'll bring you something if you order me to. She doesn't know she's not supposed to use all caps. It's hard to read. I can't get used to this. Everything feels off. She took the words right out of my mouth. Or fingers. After finishing breakfast over an awkward chat, I went back to my room. What should I do today? We just had a defensive battle, so I'd like to believe the enemy won't attack us anytime soon, but I can't make assumptions. Ugh. Stop! I am so done with free time. Be back, everyone. All right, we are back again. I don't know how many times I have paused this recording because of free time. All right. We're on day 60. Everybody's still here, aside from Eito, that is. I need to stop thinking about him. I did what was necessary. Anyway, I'd better eat breakfast in the cafeteria and then get moving. I swear, if that one sentence is all I get and then I go back to free time, I'm gonna freaking lose it. I spent another morning chatting in the cafeteria as I ate and set off to do what I needed for the day. Ugh! All right, you know what? Any sentence that comes in, we are not unpausing this. I am not forcing you to suffer through what I have to suffer through, okay? Because I love you all. So we're pausing it again. All right, something is happening. All right, sensing some kind of light, I opened my sleepy eyes. My tablet was lit up. I'd gotten a message. Dorumi? Huh?
これは悪魔のメッセージです。このメッセージを見た方は2日以内に同じメッセージを5通送らないと呪われてしまいます。
And here I was thinking it was actually lore related.
呪いの詳細を詳しく聞きたい方は 以下のアンケートをご記入の上ご連絡ください。
I ignored it and went to bed. Dang it, like, I unpaused it because it was like, it stopped in the middle of the night and it was like, there was a light. I was like, oh my god, is something actually happening? No, it's just me being a troll. What was with that message yesterday anyway? Within 2 days? That's not a lot of time. That only gives me, oh, it's a chain letter. Taco, have you never had that? I mean, you know what? Maybe not. Maybe they've never had chain letters because, yeah. It was probably just a prank anyway. I'll just go to the cafeteria and ask Darumi if I see her. I forget that they're like in a apocalyptic future time. So you know what? Maybe they don't have chain letters. Darumi's here. Once I spotted her in the cafeteria, I tapped out a message on my tablet as I walked up to her. Darumi, what was that all about yesterday? What? The message you sent in the middle of the night? The message from Satan? What did it say? She's the one who sent it. How doesn't she know? Irritated, I typed out my response. Something about whoever sees the message and doesn't send it to 5 people within 2 days will get cursed. Is that what I sent you? I was messed up on sleep meds last night and suddenly I felt lonely. So I just decided to send out some messages to people. I don't remember it though. What an absolute nuisance. Can you knock it off with the pranks? Not that anyone would ever fall for that. The kiss might be real, Sakami. I love how they keep how they type. That's really funny. Like how she has no cap, like she's doesn't have any capitals. Huh? You might really be cursed. What are you talking about? I hurriedly responded, pressing her for more details. When I was on those meds, it felt like someone was possessing my body. Someone who wasn't me was using my body to fulfill their desires. If they sent that message, then... I was about to tell her to stop sending me scary messages, but just then... Hey, Darumi! I stood in the hall all night just for the Dark Lord's message told me. I won't get cursed now, right? I ate a quick breakfast as I watched chat messages go out by the corner of my eye. After that, I went back to my room to think. It's something to do. Send the messages. It's funny. Comedy route. Anyway, Darumi was just messing with me. I shouldn't worry about that ridiculous message. I need to worry about getting ready for a defensive battle. Alright, we'll be back when I think something is relevant. Quite honestly, guys, I might just like skip through a lot and then just kind of tell you what happened. I must be the biggest moron in the world for worrying about this. What's my problem? I need to just get to bed. Shaking off my unnecessary thoughts, I gave myself over to shallow sleep.
So, 야방 게레.
I didn't really sleep too well. Maybe because I was worrying about absurd things. My body went stiff at the sudden sound of the alarm. We're gonna skip this one too. That was a quick one, actually. That was only a few days. Okay, we're all here. Once again, I'm going to be the only one doing the talking here, but I've adapted the tablet device to improve the communication capabilities. Seeing is believing, so let's get right to it. Time to initiate a defensive battle. Once again, I miss me doing that. See what I mean? If it lets you skip the battle, why does it do all of this setup and then ask you if you want to skip the battle? It should ask you when you go into it. It doesn't have to do all this setup. This is just such a waste of time right here. Whoa. I can see the words.
そうなんだよ。チャット内容を視覚化できるようにしてみました。
Messages get in my way. I can't see shit at all. We should avoid unnecessary chatter. Yeah, that seems really stupid. Yippee! Yappers! Sister Judas, that includes your message. Forget that. What exactly is that sound? Are they talking? The enemy is trying to distract us. Maybe they've mounted speakers on the invaders. Oh, great. We're dying of stress over here because we can't talk and those monsters get to flap their gums all day. Let us kill them. Let us kill the invaders and spare them. Now we understand, right? Because these are all humans. It's all cannon fodder. What a disappointment. OMG, don't let your guard down. Things are just getting started. There's no way that's the end of them.
来たよみんな。新たな敵の部隊が迫ってる。
Speak of the Dark Lord himself. Let's go! I like Kako's little emotes. They're funny. In fact, why is she the only one using some? I don't believe that for a second. I don't believe Kako's the only one using those. Damn, do they ever shut up? It's creeping me out. They're trying to confuse us. Ignore them and take them out. Woo! I'm so good. So phenomenal. Amazing. 2 turns. Is it over? There wasn't any commander. It was all minions. It is a shame we could not kill a commander. Well, we'd managed to pull through, so now we could finally take a breather. Or so I thought. Wait, I'm seeing some activity. There are still invaders left. All of us grew tense. It seemed the fight wasn't over yet.
Let's go!
Takemoto, behind that shadow over there. Takemoto reacted swiftly, peering behind the shadow. Lurking there was... Huh? Oh, he just laid it out flat. I was just starting to think about what a disappointment it was when... Oh, God! What the hell? Assaulted by the force of sound, I covered my ears. The unpleasant noise went on for a while until finally... Is it over? It looked like it had finished without much incident. You guys realize you're talking, right? Wait, what? I can hear you! Now that you mention it, yeah, I can hear you too! It's true! We're back to normal! I can hear all of you again! Suddenly we realized we could hear each other's voices again after so long. Thank God! I was worried we'd be stuck like that until day 100! Like, yippee! At last I can hear Sister Dearest's gorgeous voice! Oh, yay! How'd you say that shit out loud? Oh, Sooth, I can hear you all. And now I too can speak aloud. How nice, Kyoshka. You lost 80% of your worth when you lost your odd little accent. Are you saying the way I speak is 80% of my personality? Seems like that invader was the reason you couldn't hear each other. But now the problem is solved. Yahoo! There's a little Monokuma bear there. But the solution was far too simple. For how much trouble it gave us, it sure came to an end quickly. Nothing's better than an easy solution to our problems. This isn't a grind fest. And it's not a suspense or mystery either, so there's no big denouncement. I'm going to get that, and I'm very upset about it.
Well, whatever. It's all dealt with now.
Exactly. Now the invaders are all gone, so come on back.
Yeah, okay.
The defensive battle and our communication problem both came to a quick and unsatisfying end. We decided to rest for the day and went back to our rooms. What a relief to finally be able to talk again. Now we can finally talk normally. It feels so good to be able to use my voice after so long. I guess this is goodbye for our tablets. We didn't even get to use them for a full week. I muttered to myself like I hadn't been able to in ages, when suddenly my eyes locked onto a message.
This is a message from the Dark Lord, Satam. If you don't send this message to 5 people within 2 days of seeing this, you will be cursed forever.
Right, I only have until the end of today. Well, who cares about it at this point? There's no way the curse is real. Wait, don't tell me I have to choose. Oh, thank goodness. We're gonna pass it on because it's the only entertainment we've had. This is the only entertainment we've had this entire episode. So yes, pass it on. All right, I know what I'll do. Unable to just ignore the prospect of being cursed, I drafted 5 copies of the same message and sent all 5 of them to... You're supposed to send them to different people! Okay, now I can sleep easy. No longer concerned with the curse, I laid down in bed relieved. It didn't say anywhere that I couldn't send them all to the same person. Gaku will be fine, I think. Maybe. Who knows? Alright, that one actually made me laugh.
総員起床時間だよ。最終防衛。
That one actually made me laugh. Morning already, man. It must have been a fight yesterday, but I still feel exhausted. I guess I should eat breakfast and get some energy back. Off to the cafeteria. I would absolutely love if this does absolutely nothing.
Don't do me this demonic message stuff. Is it true, right? I got a bunch of them last night. I'm not gonna get... Tita! Who can say? I see all kinds of vengeful spirits gathered around you trying to tear your limbs off. What?
Could it be a special grade curse? The Holy Jumanji sword isn't a curse tool. She's a powerless against such magic.
No, I'm too young to die. At least let me die drowning in a pool of cold hard cash.
Gaku was causing a scene in the cafeteria with all the messages.
Good lord, it's too early for this nonsense. I suppose it's impossible for you poors to respect the concept of a refined meal.
Seriously, guys. Even if the message had originated with Dodumi, I couldn't say too much since I was part of the problem too.
I got 27...
Wait, what?
27 freaking cursed messages, dude. Why so many?
27? Well, 5 of those were mine, but still 27 is out of line.
You'll be fine, Gaku. A message can't curse you. Right, Takumi?
Right, totally impossible. Alright, this is actually funny. That very instant I saw Kurata avert her gaze out of the corner of my eye. I like Gaku. Kurata, you passed the curse on to Gaku too, didn't you?
Takumi, are you okay? What's with all the coughing? Hey, I don't care if you're all alright. Don't you dare take a number one down with you. Sorry, I don't think it's a cold though. Forget that. What about me? What am I supposed to do? Save me. They say if you want to get rid of the curse, you can give it to someone else by putting a banana in your mouth and doing 3 backflips. For real? I'll do it, man. I'm getting away from this curse even if I have to give it to someone else. Come on, calm down. There's no way curses are real. Having said that, I found myself trying to leave early to avoid any potential curse transfers. I quickly scarfed down breakfast and escaped to my room. What's going on? I keep coughing. I don't feel like I'm coming down with anything, but I guess I'd better try not to overdo it today. No! I thought we were out of free time hell! What are we at? We're at 40 minutes. Night already. The day flew by faster than I thought. Doesn't look like this cough is going away. What's with that? I need to take better care of my health. I'll hit the hay early today. Maybe it's because you didn't talk for like a week or whatever.
So
It's been a whole day and I'm still coughing. My body feels a little sluggish too. Maybe I really did catch a cold. I wonder if anyone has cold medicine. Maybe I'll ask around the cafeteria while I'm there for breakfast. Takumi, what's the matter? You look troubled. Come, tell Dr. Yugamu all about what ails you. You're the last person I want to ask, but... Was that your inner dialogue? You do realize you said it out loud, right? But there's nothing to fear. I'm not the kind of psycho who would abuses the ill. Although I would like to dissect you. I love looking inside someone. Sounds completely psycho to me. Well, armchair diagnosis aside, your cough seems to be getting worse. You can tell? Well, I can tell how someone's health is faring just by looking at their face. If you want, I could give you a very thorough examination. I'll pass. I feel terrible enough already. Anyway, do you have cold medicine or something? Just the normal stuff would go a long way. Oh, for the love of murder. I'd be able to give you a proper diagnosis if you'd let me examine you. But I suppose you won't allow it. I do have some powdered medication I made for times when I feel unwell. I'll share some with you. Just to be clear, this is regular medicine, right? It's not going to give me any issues if I take it? Why did you pause like that? Yugamu just grinned without saying another word. I wearily accepted the medicine, finished off a quick breakfast, then headed back to my room. Soon after I returned to my room, I narrowed my eyes and stared at the medicine Yugamu gave me. What do I do with this? Is it really safe to take? I was still coughing as I contemplated taking the medicine. It sort of felt like my body was just urging me to take it. Ah, to hell with it. I'll put my faith in Yugamu. I don't want to bother everybody else with my constant coughing. I made up my mind and swallowed the powder, chasing it down with a glass of water. As soon as I did, my vision started to waver. I'm so sleepy all of a sudden. Wow, this really does hit hard. Uh-oh. I managed to make it to my bed, immediately collapsing onto the mattress. Unable to fight the urge to sleep any longer, I passed out just like that. We wake up and our kidney's gone. Huh? It's morning. I passed out all night after taking that medicine. I guess I'd better get up. It's already day 72 after all. Wait, I don't know what day we were on. Day 72? What the hell? A whole week passed? What's going on? I better go to the cafeteria and talk to somebody. Damn. Guess we shouldn't have passed on that cursed message. Takumi, you finally awake. You must have slept quite well. Come, your medicine did this. It was so strong it knocked me out for an entire week. My medicine's not that effective.
Huh?
What? But, I mean... This is more serious than I thought. Something is happening to your body. What do you mean? I mean, this is no mere cold. Even if your cough is gone and you manage to get some good sleep, a week is far too long. What's wrong? What's happening to me? I know you don't want to hear this and you turned me down before, but I think I should examine you more closely. But Takumi, I think you should just accept the offer in stride. We're not in the TRC anymore. It wouldn't be unusual for you to get sick with something. And we've all been so worried. I mean, you were asleep for so long. It'll be too late for us to help you if anything goes seriously wrong. You might be right. Fine, Yugamu examine me. Thank you. Then if you don't mind. It happened as soon as Yugamu began to speak. What?
敵勢力侵入
Oh, for the love of murder, what terrible timing for an attack. Huh? I didn't eat any breakfast yet. I'll go after I eat. Just give me 3,600 seconds. I'm not giving you an hour for a 5-course meal. Just hurry up and get to the war room. I think we're gonna save it actually right here because I personally have to get ready to go somewhere and I think we're about at an hour for this episode. I don't know. It's really hard for me to tell when I've paused it like 50 times. But I think it's a good place to stop. Yeah. Nothing really happened in this episode. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. We passed on a cursed message. That's about it. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed my agony in this episode. And I'll see you next time. Make sure to like and subscribe, lovelies.